Come closer, my loves. Let's tune in with the collective energies on this absolutely beautiful solstice day. I mean, here we are in Colorado mountains. It's warm out. I am stunned, and so I feel like this is a powerful message for the reading today on how our inner fire and passions are being sparked with this renewed sense of what I was talking about in my previous video around this karmic completion. And so let's pull some cards, do some source, alignment, God, goddess, universe, quantum, whatever you call it, divination. I only channel that of which is the highest good from source, and whether that means your angels, your benevolent guides, your benevolent ancestors come in, or we have familiars sometimes come in, they will be in the transmission for the highest good, for whatever it is that you need to know today for your inspired passion and your soul purpose. Because I know, and I can feel right now, even right now, that there are a lot of you that are wondering what to put your focus on. And you've had all these ideas, you see all these messages, ads, social media posts, content around doing this and doing that, and you are a multi-passionate person, and it's okay to have many passions and be multi-dimensional and niche. And so that is something that I genuinely want you to know, is that that's okay. And Source is wanting you to know that that is what makes you beautiful and unique and so special in this world. Now that technology is becoming more and more advanced, doesn't mean that it's a harmful thing. It's a tool, right? And so, but either way, as AI evolves, your unique passions and gifts that traverse whatever areas they are going to be the gem in our culture, in our collective. And so embrace that. But also what they want you to know is that you feel maybe with the upside down Nine of Cups is there's a bit of disappointment, feeling unfulfilled and unhappy, and maybe you're feeling like, oh, am I lazy? Like, no, this is just an overwhelm of decision fatigue. That's what I'm picking up on. So be gentle with yourself. How about this? Let's tune in together. Let's take a deep breath, okay? Let's look into each other's eyes and then close them and drop into our hearts. Don't have to think about it. Just breathe into your heart space. Breathe. Hold. Let it go. Let's do it 2 more times. You are entering an entirely new world that is just beginning to show itself within your reality. If it hasn't yet, it will be. So if that resonates with you, of feeling like you're in this in-between, watch my first video, because it goes into more of the details on what your ancestors want you to know around that karmic completion cycle. And so with the Three of Cups coming up, this is very auspicious, because right now you're in the holiday season. You're going to be gathering with loved ones, and I see that for many of you, that you're going to have shared joy, friendship, celebration, community. There's going to be a renewed sense of creativity from this. So give yourself a break. Allow yourself to rest, because we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is showing you deeply, just rest right now. Take your time. It is not being lazy. Don't ever think being lazy or be resting is lazy. It is absolutely vital for your creative life force and for your passion and for your destiny. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be where, whether or not you receive downloads or inspired action or purpose or passion when you're in rest, that's not the point, because this solitude and this going, just dropping in and allowing yourself to just feel refreshed from the inside out, will then be the catalyst for those ideas and that focus and that inspired vision that needs to bring you forward, and you'll potentially receive a download, right? So you'll just be, you know, after the holidays, after your rest, you'll receive some form of inspiration or thought, and it'll be like, oh, I need to do this, or oh, I need to watch this, or oh, I need to go here. That is a download from your higher self, from source, from your guides, whatever it may be for you. And if that's something that you're interested in deeply connecting in with, in the description below, there is a guide to activate powerful intuition in a matter of 7 days. Not with just fluffy language. No, this is practical, rare tools for embodying your intuition in a matter of a week, which what took me years to do, and is condensed into an ebook from our beloved star brother and my partner, myself. We all co-created a bit into his ebook. His name is Arcturian Dream, on what took us years to cultivate with activating our third eye and our intuition and our psychic gifts. And it's condensed into 1 week because it's possible now with the collective consciousness to tap in. And so if you want to know what guides are coming to you, what ancestors, maybe, you know, what your higher self or the universe is trying to communicate to you, and you're feeling overwhelmed, that can really help you. And if you're not into a digital guide, it's very interactive and has a lot of, and also has an audio meditation. But if you're not, you could always book a session with me. I have psychic threshold readings where you and I could go deep dive for 1 hour, and holding space for your guides, your guardians, source to come in to communicate exactly what it is you know, to open up those gateways in a very, very clear, free from fear and dissociation energy, and embodied knowing and receiving. And we're going to anchor that for you if that's something that's called to you. And so I was receiving all day, this message is for the 144, the 144,000, whatever that means for you. You may see that number, you might feel resonant of being part of this collective that is incarnated at this time for the ascension of Gaia, for the awakening of this great evolution of all species, of Gaia, of humanity, on this golden age that we are now in. We are in the golden age, my dears, my beloved kin. Do not think otherwise if your reality is not showing you it, because we just, as a collective, so many years, so much trials and tribulations, right? Because with, again, I see here with the King of Swords, what came up in my last reading, is that your mental clarity with this fierce anchoring of balancing your divine feminine masculine from all of that karma that you had to go through, and all of us did in the collective. No, many of the 144 of what they call chosen ones, whatever you associate with, star seeds, beings, interdimensional beings, whatever you relate with, we've unfortunately, yet I'll get to the fortunate part, had to go through incredible karmic situations and suffering. And it doesn't seem fair. And there's a lot of times where we could feel like, what the F? Why am I a good person? Why do I want the best for people, and I have to go through this while I see everyone else doing this and that? Well, you will receive more information on that in the first video, but to extend that, because it feels like this is an extended reading, and also this is an activation for you to remember deeply more of what is true for you to remember truly what your soul came here to do, to truly remember what it is that lights you up in your gifts, is that we had to go through that karmic completion for our generations, backwards and forwards, to liberate the curses, the generational trauma, the suffering, right? The whole realm of what that karma was, because that is the ascension process. And this liberation of your lineages, the ones that you chose to incarnate into, is what played a part of all of us coming together in these great, great, miraculous gifts and modalities of living beyond your wildest dreams. And we did it collective. We have moved the needle beyond that you can even fathom right now. And if you can, you will see all of this and feel all of it coming into your physical reality, like the blessings beyond blessings, because we are able to now live in a higher frequency together on earth. And congratulations, this is what we came here to do. We came here to move the energy away from war and fighting and trauma and even torture and abuse towards a miraculous, gifted, interdimensional, multidimensional experience of love, which is a higher dimensional frequency that we anchor in. No matter where we are now, we anchor that in. If we're in a dark energy or there's negative energies and we're in the lower dimensions, the gift that you have cultivated is bringing that higher dimensional energy, what we call love, into the lower dimensions, into the physical realm. And that is what we have done, collective. That is what you have done. Is it's now embodied more than it ever has been, in a unique way, right? We had this embodied frequency of higher dimensions in the physical in ancient Lemuria and ancient Atlantis. However, with the fall of Atlantis, the fall of the power, the fall of the telepathy, the fall of these ancient gifts, and also the dormant codes within us, and then Gaia turning off, right, to protect everyone from this beautiful, divine magic that has always been inside of us, but it is blooming and blossoming now within our collective, within this frequency of the new earth, this consciousness that we have all played a part of. And whatever you have done for your part is making it so for me and everyone else living in this beautiful new, is that your creativity is going to bloom. And here with the High Priestess, your intuition will be activating intensely. You have a third eye and crown chakra. Specifically, I'm receiving your third eye as I see the Om third eye symbol with the lotus, the blooming of the crown chakra. And so it might be really helpful for you to get that guide that I was telling you about, the third eye activation cleansing protocol, which helps activate your intuition in 7 days. Might be really helpful for you because your intuition is going to come online very, very, very powerfully, but embodied. So really, really feeling safe and grounded in your gifts. And so I'm going to go in the next reading. I'll share more about these ancient future gifts that are coming online for you that your guides want you to know, but they want me to do another reading to dive deeper into it. And it's from that place of there's going to be a fast communication coming in with the Eight of Wands of some inspiration. There's going to be some download or inspiration or creative spark that will be coming in the next 7 days for you. And so, yeah, it's just coming. It's a blessing from the divine that will be coming to you, and you're going to feel really, really powerful energy that's connected with this. So you'll know what this is when it comes in, whether it's a thought, an offer, an idea, a relationship, whatever it is for you. You're going to feel excitement moving up you. And if you're working on opening and cleansing your third eye, this will help your crown open to receive more of this embodied intuition without feeling like you're being pulled in many different directions or doubting what your intuitive gifts are. So, and yeah, if any of you are experiencing financial loss or problems with wealth, that will be turning on. So follow these divine inspirations. It's going to lead you to a lot of wealthy blessings and abundance. And this is the outcome. This is the outcome, my loves, my beautiful beloveds. And so here we have the Ten of Pentacles. If you don't know, this is the material manifestation of all of your dreams, your desires, your wishes, your soul purpose in this physical reality, in the 3D to the 5D. And with the Four of Wands and the Justice, it's divine justice at play. God, Goddess is divinely blessing you with what you have completed, what you have gone through. And if anything, it's the enemies and any of those dark forces, you are getting divine justice. All of those evil eyes and all of that negative energy is being transmuted into wealth, into love, into your wildest dreams manifested, because you are so deserving of this. And again, you might be getting a new house, you might be coming into marriage, a divine soul union, and you're gonna find that you belong more than you ever have in this world that you co-created, that we co-created together. So, my loves, I wanted to share one more thing. This is a magical perfume that I've created with Source Divine, and this can amplify your prayers, your intuition, your intentions, or magic, whatever you associate that with tenfold. And so it's an anointing oil or aphrodisiac perfume, and this is in my Etsy shop. The link's below. If you can't click the link, it's in my bio. And take care of yourselves, be gentle, enjoy. And if you might feel lonely in these holiday seasons and you don't have many people or anyone at this time, just rest, do what lights up your soul, and you will find that this following of what we talked about and following your own intuition inside of you is going to bring a beautiful family around you, whether it's soul family or you meeting your lover and creating family. Beloved kin, I love you so much, and I send you big etheric hugs. And until then, I will see you in the next reading.